Hello and welcome to tip number 8 in the Selfish Guide to Fulfillment, Meaning, and Purpose with me, your go-to friend. Today's tip is actually 2 tips in 1. Together though, these 2 tips make a super powerful combination that can be your secret tool in making massive improvements over time. The first tip is about consistency over time. And the best way to think about it is your life is like an investment. You can make one big bet and hope you make it big, but you're really just hoping to get lucky. Or you can make a diversified small investments over time. Let that compound interest grow, and you're going to make a lot of money. Now, the first one is extremely easy, but super complex. The other is really hard, but super simple. But if you're a betting person, statistically, you want the latter. And to be sure, the secret is about the time. So it doesn't matter how small the consistency is, it's about the stacking. It's like compound interest. It becomes very powerful. Now I know this can be very difficult because we're wired for short-term gratification and not long-term gratification. So the best way I found to overcome it is by making it simple. And this is where the second tip comes in. If you're struggling to do something, make it as simple as possible. That's what really helps. So when you combine the two, and you make something consistently simple and you do it over a long period of time, you have huge payouts. And you can do this by just breaking it down and focusing on the smallest, simplest step that you can move forward. And ideally use your system, knowing yourself, to plan for it and do it, whether it's on a daily basis, weekly basis, or whatever you're planning. And if all else fails, reward yourself. Sometimes, especially in the beginning, it helps to give yourself a reward. So for example, let's say I want to learn French. I break it down, knowing myself and so on and so forth. And I reflect, take a minute, I stop, and I'm like, what can I do? How can I start off and give myself the best probability to actually stick with the French? You know what? I usually need help, and I'm always on my phone, so you know what? I'm going to look for an app. There's an app for everything nowadays. So I schedule time where I have 5 minutes, and I go out. Maybe that's all I got, and I find the best app, and that's it. Done. That's the first step. The second step maybe is downloading. The third step is maybe just doing the 5 minutes every day and scheduling the time. And if I'm struggling in the beginning, maybe I give myself a gummy bear every single time I do it. I like sweets. But in short, that's all it comes down to. It's simple. So for your challenge this week, go out there, think of something that you wanted to do long term, and you just haven't done it, and just break it down, knowing yourself. Break it down to the simplest next step, and then do it, and consistently plan to be doing it over time, even just 5 minutes every day. And make it simple, make it enjoyable ideally, but it's going to give you long-term success. And remember, this is just so that you can be present in the moment. You don't have to be worrying about the future. You can be here now because you're slowly planning for it over time. Thanks for listening. Please follow me on social media at Colton Vita, or check out coltonvita.com for more. Also, keep an eye out for my book coming out in 2023. And most importantly, if this helped you or you think it helped someone else, please forward it along. It's why I do it. It gives me great satisfaction. And until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay true to you. Thanks for listening.